Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elena. I just got back from the Philippines and this is what, the video is about. I'm going to be showing you my travels. I'm going to kill that fly. Can either of you do something about this fly? So anyways, yeah, I'm going to be showing you my journeys to the Philippines. I'm going to kind of just get ready while I say my adventure. Let's get started. So first, when we went, we were about to leave. Christian, my boyfriend, and his brother were saying goodbye to Bear because we thought, he was gonna miss us for a month and we weren't gonna see him. I mean, some pictures of them together for the last time for a month, so because we're gonna be leaving for 3 weeks to the Philippines. So, and then we journeyed on to a I forgot what kind of restaurant it was. It was a it was a restaurant. It was the first time we had the food there. I think it was like a Korean style food, like hot pot kind of thing. It was really good. Me, my boyfriend Christian, Kendall, which is his brother, and then it was his half-sister Nikki, also known as Cassandra, Sarah, Cassandra's childhood friend. Yeah, that was who we were leaving from South Korea to, from San Francisco to South Korea. So we flew over South Korea at 11, and then we arrived, and then we did these kind of weird little exercises when we got there. When we landed in South Korea, they did this thing where we would exercise, because it was a 10-hour flight, so we just, there was this video how to stretch everything and kind of prevent you from being as swollen as you are or whatever, but my ankles were swollen. There was nothing changing that. We got there and then we went and we had to wait for I think an hour in the airport. We're waiting for our other flight, so we were just kind of walking around, and it was 5 a.m. in the morning, and they fed us 2 times on the trip. So we ate before, and then when we're on flight, we were in the air for about 3 or 4 hours, and they fed us kind of dinner, and then 2 hours went by and then they gave us breakfast. So we were full. When we got to South Korea in the airport or whatnot, we kind of just had some snacks. Cassandra really likes Hello Kitty, that's why we went and got donuts. And then, so basically we left from South Korea to Manila. Some of our stuff was in boxes. I had a suitcase, which was not smart. The next time we go to the Philippines, I'm definitely gonna bring a box, because I think if you're gonna bring a suitcase, it's just heavier. So I think the boxes are the way to go. And plus, they filled boxes full of stuff for their family and whatnot, and I think that's really cool. Because when we got there, they were having, you'll see, we were having kind of an unboxing and putting things in piles and seeing what we're gonna give to certain people and stuff like that, and toddler clothes. We had they had everything. They had food and stuff like that, so that was really cool. We went in the car to, I thought, where we were gonna stay, but it was actually the family friend's mom's mom's house. So we went there and got food that they made for us already. And then I was kind of like videoing for the first time, like, you know, my view of the Philippines, because like, you know, I, you know, just got there and I'm just like kind of just dove right into the experience. So
you met my sister, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Your mom's so cute. Puppies.
Brother will go.
And then when we came from there, we were driving to where we were staying. And then from there, we kind of just like were chillaxing. I was doing like a bunch of Snapchat. I was like playing with the childhood friend, which her name is Sarah. So it'd be easier to explain the story. So Sarah, her son Jaden, I was just like, we were playing, you know, all the time on the phone and stuff like that, and he really loves filters like my niece does, so we were just playing with filters and stuff like that. That was super fun. So then, yeah, we were doing that the first day, and then we went, and I think the next morning we got up around like 6 or something like that, because I at least had trouble sleeping. Like there was AC and everything, and you know, I'm not, the bed was kind of uncomfortable, but we didn't really have much jet lag. It was just like when I woke up, I was just like, okay, let's like do this thing. Let's like experience the Philippines. Like I'm ready. So basically, we got up at like 5, and then we went down to like across the street, because where we were at, we're right next to the city hall. And we're not in Manila, we're in a city called Cavite City, and that's basically an hour or 2-hour drive away from Manila. And it was in a smaller city where my boyfriend's mom grew up, and like where Cassandra's half-sister grew up, and then Sarah and her family where they grew up. So like we were staying there, and it was really nice because it was like less congested than if we were gonna stay in Manila. I think it would have been a lot more troublesome to like get around and stuff like that. It was a lot smaller, and it was easier to get around in Cavite City. People are, you know, dancing to Zumba in the morning, which I'll show you there too, which is kind of funny. So basically we got up, and then we went over across the street from where we're staying, and we went to like a little market or like a little shop that were selling like baked goods, and then like coffee, because I wanted coffee. So from there we went back home, and then we had, I think I'm gonna butcher it because I haven't below. So basically below, I mean, it's not bad. Below is like an egg. It's basically the developed baby is in the egg, and what they do is, I think they boil it. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think they boil it, because basically when you open up the egg, you like, you know, crack it like any other egg. You want to like drink the kind of soupiness of it, because it kind of tastes like chicken stock, so it doesn't really taste that bad. And then what I did, because some of them, my boyfriend's brother didn't do, was take off the head where it had like the feathers and stuff still developed, like the small baby head and, you know, little talons and stuff, which was, you know, I'm a horrible person. I know that already. So basically you take off the egg, the head and the egg after you drink like the broth. You like, you know, take off the rest of the shell and stuff like that. You like don't want to eat the bottom part because it's kind of hard, so I just ate the middle part, which was kind of like yellow like a yolk. So it kind of tasted like basically just like a hard-boiled egg yolk, but it was like bigger because it was like the body, I guess. So that was like one of our first, I don't know, kind of my first kind of crazy experience eating something exotic and stuff like that. So that day I think I don't know how.
Actually, I don't even want to take it out. I'm just gonna eat it. It's gonna be weird if I take it out. Did I do it upside down?
Yeah, you did.
That's okay.
Hey, throw the cheese on it.
No? That sounds good. Soup's not that bad.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah. Like chicken soup.
Okay. So yeah, basically we walked down past City Hall, by the park and stuff like that. So we walked down and then we got in a like the taxi thing, so like taxi jeep thing. So we went from where we're staying to the jeep to the market. What's that?
It's like lanzones. Don't eat the seed.
Why not the seed?
It's not edible. It's sweet. Magkano kayo? 120 na. Hindi, wala nang bayad yung 120. Ay, wala nang bayad. Wala nang bayad. No.
Expensive. It depends on the design.
Yeah, a small one.
Ah, a small one.
Oh look,
Sinigang.
this is what I need. Make good sinigang instead of the
Yeah.
bad crispy fry. That's interesting. What? Well, that's why I'm putting like, yeah, calamari.
Oh my God, bless! Ayan, nagmura na ako!
Crabs? You have crabs?
Yeah. Yes, crab. Yes, the crab.
Marami siyang kilo nito. Ilang kilo? Dalawa?
Ito yung malalaki po.
So yeah, then from the market we visited some of my boyfriend's family's side that he's never met. So we met his aunt that day, and then their family, and then the tiny little boy was basically my boyfriend's mom's sister, so my boyfriend's aunt's daughter. So I guess my boyfriend's cousin, my boyfriend's cousin from his mom's side, son is the one that I was holding. That's super cute. And so we were just meeting at their house and talking for a bit, and later on we were going from the market because they like live kind of close to the market, so we're going from there and visiting them, and then we went to back to the house. Pig's no longer there. It's dead now.
It's dead now.
It's dead.
Still moving earlier.
Barely.
Alive and kicking.
Oh. Night we went to this like Chinese restaurant and had dinner with them, and then talked to them more. And like hung out with them and stuff like that. I think the market was also just like food for like lunch and stuff like that, but it was just kind of like a chill day for like being like the first day there and stuff like that. We weren't doing a whole lot, just meeting out with family and stuff like that, which was cool. Oh, it's a book.
I've been down, I've been everywhere.
The second day to a baby shower. So we went to a baby shower. The last day we were actually there, we actually met the baby, so it was kind of cool that like we went to the baby shower and then we met the baby later, and it was fun. Super cute little baby. So yeah, we went to the baby shower, had fun, ate really good food. Day 3. So we got up early and had KFC, and KFC, as you know, most fast food restaurants in other countries have like a different menu than America. So it was fun to go to the other, like in between having their food and stuff like that, like when we had to like get up early and just like go to where we're going, because we got up at like I believe 8 and then we were going somewhere. So we had to go there fast. We didn't have time to really eat at the house, so we went and got KFC. What was really good was they had just the fried chicken skin, and they had like gravy on the side, so you could just dip the fried chicken skin in the gravy, and it was super good. So that's like one of the things I definitely miss in the Philippines, from the Philippines. We went to Sky Ranch, so it's basically an amusement park, like a small kind of tiny little kid amusement park, with like creepy pirates and really bad looking wannabe Star Wars stormtroopers. Kind of Ferris wheel. We went on, I had ACs on like the side of the Ferris wheel, so we went on that. We saw the world's smallest volcano, which was, you know, I think still kind of big. And then we're gonna go to the city down below. I don't know the name, but that's where my boyfriend's dad's family is from. And we were gonna go there later, but plans got mixed up. So we went on like a tiny like zip line. And so I had to go and buy shorts. So we went on this tiny little zip line. I have the pictures. This was me. Yeah, isn't that cool? Zip line, zip line. Yeah, zip line, zip line. That's Christian, my boyfriend, on zip line. Shawarma, Turks, in the Philippines. Best thing on planet Earth. Well, it's basically pita bread, and it has like this kind of nice beef that's in it with like, you can make it spicy and stuff like that. And if you think that I should make Turk's franchise, then you should comment down below, okay? So, yeah. And then from there we went to the Temple of the People. It was like this big temple that used to be owned by this, I think one of the presidents at the, like, a long time ago. They made it for the people to just go to now instead. So it's for everyone else instead of just for that guy, because, you know, he's whatever. Island, I mean, area that we were at, like we saw Manila, we saw where we were staying, we saw where my boyfriend's family's from, or dad's side's from. It was such a spectacular view. We bought all this stuff. And then that's where I got my mom's, like, you know, seashells that, you know, dangle, like wind chimes that she didn't even like. So, because I went to one of the islands and got her, because she wanted seashells, that's the only thing she wanted. And I got her seashells, but I also got her like wind chimes, which I thought that she would appreciate, but apparently not. So, whatever, can't please everyone. And then from there we went to this wonderful restaurant. It was a restaurant that Sarah's mom grew up with, like the owner of the restaurant, and it was, I think, such a spectacular, well located restaurant. It was like we were set in the back outside patio where it had beautiful flowers, and I felt like, you know, VIP, and it was the most amazing food. We had like lumpia, we had this like kind of fried fish that you can only get from the world's smallest volcano. Like that's the only type of fish that you can get anywhere in the world, or that type of fish is from, you know, that's the only place you can get it from anywhere in the world. And everything was super good. I tried ube, like, and I don't really like ube. It's like fresh ube. And that was, I think it was spectacular. I think it was like the best meal I had there. It was so good. The food was just wonderful. I think it's so gorgeous, and I took so many pictures of flowers there and stuff like that. It was spectacular. Yeah, I really like that restaurant. Oh yeah, we also had like pig's blood. So it was like this dish that was like pork and is made with like blood, and then it looks black. So it was actually quite delicious. It tasted like mole, like chocolate mole. It was very chocolatey and rich, and it didn't really taste that irony at all. Like, usually I never like liver or anything like that, and it tasted really good. So don't knock it till you try it, except drugs. And we went to a mall, and it was funny because one of the big stores there is called Giordano's, and my last name is Giordani, but you know, change the I at the end to an O, and that's my name. So I just thought that was funny. I'm like, oh my god, it's my store. Just a quick update. If y'all ever go to the Philippines, make sure you always bring your own toilet paper, because they won't have any in the stalls. Not even. Oh my lord. Or you can get guinea pigs. Maddie, this one's for you. Little guinea pigs stuck together.
There's no fish. There's no fish. There's no fish.
Oh my lord. Are those like golden retrievers?
Look at the dog.
Look at the doggies.
Hi, say hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, and another thing. They don't even have seat covers, so they have like the bowl, and that's it. So you don't want to fall too far back, or you might fall into the actual bowl. So just quick tip before you come to the Philippines, just letting you know. I wish I knew. There was a point where I actually had to pay to like use a restroom in Cebu, and I was pretty pissed about that. So, I think this is gonna be like a part 1, part 2 kind of thing, because this video is probably already getting a lot longer than I'm already finished and I have to go to work pretty much. So that was the first part of my trip, and I hope you enjoyed it. Basically the next part is going to explain Cebu, and that's the more touristy, interesting GoPro videos, you know. And me swimming with whale sharks, which was super cool. My boyfriend is outside buying some ice cream right now. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, and see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye! Ice cream man. I bet you my boyfriend is outside buying some ice cream right now. Nope, it passed. Way too fast. Good for him. So, do at the mall is to people watch.